I was trying to take a nap because we have had quite a busy day today, and then I realized that due to the fact that people are insane and they insist on speaking to me in code rather than like the traditional way of communication that I've come accustomed to in my life. Anyway, so this idea was dropped yesterday, and I just didn't pick up on it because it's a new way of thinking for me. So, as I was laying down, I realized that there was like some questions about sexual promiscuity, casual sex, extramarital affairs, and porn. And I gotta say that I'm a little uncomfortable with it. So there are ways, and there are certain things that I feel about some of these subjects. But I guess my issue is not really how I feel about them. It's really, I need to think of it from a different perspective, because I have to say that is one subject that I'm actually, how do I put this? I'm not naive in the way of these things, and I've been a victim of some of the things. However, I don't feel strongly about it one way or another, to be honest, which is also a clue, because, like I've been reiterating over and over, like everyone is good, and we're all just supposed to learn from these different things, and the primary goal would be to reach a point where you're very happy with yourself and where you are, and you're not being terrorized by old bitch face. So obviously everybody wants that. It doesn't really matter. And in my past I've been friends with several ladies that were in the sex industry, and gotta say, like, they were super hot ladies, so I can totally understand, and based on their past and their experiences, I can see why they went that way. They were just trying to survive. And so the fact of the matter is that that's exactly how God sees it. You gotta do what you gotta do, and there's nothing wrong with that. As a matter of fact, you should be proud of yourself for doing what it takes to survive, to make a life for yourself. And unfortunately, I don't know if it's unfortunate, but it's a cycle, because people are highly supportive of those things monetarily, and so you bank when you do that stuff, which is something that traps you in there. It traps you in the industry, because if you were to go, get an office job somewhere after doing something in the sex industry, like, you'd have to take a pay cut, and that'd be really tough. Unfortunately, though, like, bitch face has a huge play in that, so that'll be good news at the end of all of this, because, like, that'll be wiped clean. And I don't know, because I can't, I'm not psychic, but I would imagine that an avenue and a way will be made for people to do other things, if that is what they want to do. That's just as easy as it is. There's so much more that I wanted to go, and I'm already running out of time, so I know for sure there's going to be more on this. I gotta say real quickly, though, like, casual sex, I know that that's very popular with people my age and younger. I think as long as you're safe and you are responsible with your decisions and your partners, that's perfectly acceptable as well. I gotta be honest, like, I'm getting this, like, feeling that there's, like, the old adage that there's, like, a person out there for everyone, which I can't say I believed that before this whole journey, but that being said, I'm hesitant to say it out loud because I feel like it's gay. But I have friends that I feel like they're meant to be together. So I'm already out of time, so you're gonna have to give me some more time to think about this, because I want to be careful with my answer. So that's what I'm working on. So be thinking of some questions that you have, and I'll get back to you. Bye.